Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to Morning Flow. Just a way to start your day, a way to get centered, a way to get set, a way to connect in. I'm your host, Dr. Steele. Welcome in today. All right, so morning flow. Morning flow, what we do is we do just a 15 minutes worth of movement. We do 15 minutes of active meditation to start our day, and then 15 minutes of journaling. We use a journaling prompt usually, and then 15 minutes of kind of planning our day. So it's really just a way to structure your day and to get prepared for your day. So we have so many things going on every single day. And a lot of it's super chaotic, and we can either succumb to external situations, circumstances, people, places, events, or we can take our power back and we can really regulate our state, right? So our state is, we tend to take for granted our state, right? So our state is our health state. Okay, so our health state includes our mental health state, our emotional health state, our physical health state. It's all, needs to be maintained on a daily basis. So our state isn't just about, an absence of disease or symptom. It really is, this action that we want to create, continue, maintain, really as kind of days go on. So this is just a really good practice. So we're just going to start off with a little bit of movement, just nice shoulder roll, right? Just connect with your breath. Nice shoulder roll here. Connecting with your breath. Very good. And other side. And remember, we're just waking up. Go ahead and circle your wrist. We're just waking up. So really, it's not about, a lot of physical action. It's just a little bit more about waking our systems up and getting our systems kind of prepared for what is in store, right? Go ahead and extend your right arm out and stretch there. Especially if you work at a computer a lot like I do, go ahead and change sides. Being at the computer long hours and not stretching, not necessarily healthy. Go ahead and shake that out. Left side, nice and straight. Go ahead and put your arm down like so. And then we're gonna flip the other side. So put your arm like that, nice and straight. And then relax and circle it out. Okay, now we're gonna go circles. So circles with our shoulders. Circles, nice big circles, right? Nice big circles. Nice big circles, and right arm nice and straight. And we just want to do a nice stretch. Shake it out. Same thing on the other side. Nice and stretch. Very good. And release on that side. Okay. And shake it out. Nice big circles again. There we go. To the back. To the front. To the back. And to the front. All right, so now we're gonna go up and down, extension, flexion. Big inhale on the extension, exhale on the flexion. Very good. And shoulder roll again to the back and to the front. So now left to right. So and back to center. Feels good, right? Just opening up and really, feeling, relaxing. All right, so now we're gonna do a little bit of cat-cows. So I'm gonna turn to the side so you can kind of see what they look like, right? So remember, cow is gonna be on your inhale and cat, your exhale. So inhale, open up your chest. And all your neck. Exhale, cat down. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, go ahead and cat down. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, inhale, open up the chest. And exhale, release. And we're gonna shake it out. Okay, so now we're gonna do some ab vacuums, right? So if you're not familiar with this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale and bring our whole abdomen up and in. So I'm gonna stand up here. So what we're gonna do is inhale and we're gonna bring our abdomen really in. We're gonna contract and hold and exhale, right? And inhale, contract, and hold, and inhale, and contract, and hold, and inhale, contract, and hold. Okay. So good to go there. We got our abs kind of worked out a little bit. Go ahead and bring your right knee up to your chest for a nice gentle relaxation, nice gentle stretch. Go ahead and circle your foot. Just round and round and round and round. Swip to the other side, big inhale. Go ahead and circle your foot there. And exhale, relax. Both feet to the chest, nice big back stretch there, low back stretch. If you're still in bed, nice little rock to the side. Just to give your back a little bit of rest and stretch, right? Go ahead and shake it out, shake it out. Okay, so now we're going to, last exercise, we're going to do a little bit of hand strength stretch. So go ahead and stand up. Right, there we go. All right, big inhale and exhale, forward fold. And kind of be easy because you just woke up. You don't really necessarily need to, go, super crazy with this one. So my hamstrings are always tight, so I kind of stop, big inhale, exhale down, and we're gonna hinge at the waist, and we're gonna go a little bit deeper this time. A little bit deeper this time. And big inhale. Exhale, fold forward, and one last time. Kind of go as far as you can. My hamstrings are so tight, and I'm just being really gentle with them this morning. So I encourage you to do the same. All right. And calf raises up and down. Calf raises up and down. All right. Very good, very good, very good, very good. We got it. We did it. It's done. So go ahead and shake it all out. So really it's just about getting some blood flow, getting a little bit of movement, a little bit of stretch in your body. First thing when you wake up, just because when we've been sleeping, we're contorting in all kinds of different directions. So giving ourselves a little bit of grace first thing is recommended. Okay. So now we're going to move into our meditation practice. So this is just more of a simple practice today. We're just going to do more of a passive meditation. So normally we do more active meditations where we're focused on, let's say, an emotion, or we're focused on, manifesting something or creating something. And this one, we're just going to really focus on gratitude, right? So go ahead and find a comfortable position. Either sitting up or laying down, but make sure when you lay down, you're not going to just fall back asleep, right? Go ahead and gently close your eyes and big inhale. And release, big inhale. And release, big inhale. And release. Now we're just going to visualize, imagine, picture, and pretend with our logic, our voice, our reason, our very key now and specific decision making, right? That we are almost like an ice cube on a hot day. So we're going to melt, and as we're melting, we're going to relax, we're going to relax, we're going to relax. So melting in, melting deeper, more and more relaxed, more and more at ease, more and more at peace. And just imagine all of this gratitude just pouring over you, pouring into you, all around you. Just really hone in on that gratitude, right? Because unless we are truly grateful about what we have currently, we're not going to be able to create more. So gratitude practice is necessary for daily work, especially if you work in any sort of people realm, right? Because people can be really challenging and they come from really hurt places, and it can be easy to take it personal or get frustrated. And so we just want to pull all of our energy back from all of those different sources. So go ahead and visualize pulling back all of your energy. So I pull all of my energy back from all of the places that it no longer serves me. So just go ahead and visualize yourself pulling all your energy back to yourself. So we're bringing all of that energy back to ourselves, and then we're creating gratitude, a sense of gratitude, a sense of peace, a sense of joy, right? We're creating this happiness, right, within ourselves. And this really reminds us that our state is our state, meaning that no one else outside of ourselves has responsibility or agency over our mental emotional health state unless we give them access, unless we give them permission, unless we hand our power over. So, from someone who's had years and years and years of haters in the public eye, right? You want to ignore all of that. You want to come back to self and really build yourself, right? You kind of leave everybody alone, disconnect, let everybody have their drama, let them have their stories. You're going to be a villain in their story. It's fine. So bring it all in and just visualize this gratitude. Just, being grateful that you're protected, that you're loved, that you're accepted, right? And after you've called in all of your power and now you've allowed all of that gratitude to dissipate over, go ahead and come to a more still position. And focus in on your breath. Being conscious of your breath and your breathing. It's not really about changing your breath as much as it's just about honoring your breath. Being connected to it. Being still, at ease. Coming back to self, breathe to self. Big inhales, right? Big inhales, big inhales, big inhales, right? Big inhales. All right. So really simple, just a gratitude meditation, really leaving people where they are, leaving people, places, situations, circumstances, events, exactly where they are, pulling our energy back, washing ourselves with gratitude, really setting our intention for peace today, recognizing that no one is responsible for your mental and emotional state but you. And so it's managing your mental and your emotional and your physical state on a daily basis, because these states work together, right? So if mentally you're off, you're going to be off emotionally. If you're off emotionally, you're going to be off physically, right? If you're emotionally overwhelmed, you're not going to physically be able to execute. So we go back to the mind and we really focus on resolving what's in the mind. All this week we've been talking about the conscious mind. I haven't done a training on it. I probably will do one today. Really about the conscious mind and how the conscious mind works. So when we're dealing with the conscious mind, we're dealing with logic, voice, reason, and decision making. And so our conscious choices, our conscious decisions, even though they're often overridden by our subconscious mind, and our subconscious mind actually holds the key to everything, and then it's telling the conscious mind, do this, do that, make this decision, make that decision, etc. Right? So we're going to look at the duality of that relationship and really focus in on the conscious mind. If you missed any of my education last week or the week before, we started with the primitive mind the first week in January. Then we moved on to the subconscious, and now we're kind of, we're in the last couple weeks of January, so we're going to spread out the conscious mind just so I'm not teaching every single day. So tune in for that. Subscribe, hit the bell, the likes, all the things, right? Okay, so now we're going to move into journaling, right? So we did a little bit of movement, we did a little bit of journaling, we did a little bit of meditation. Now we're going to do a little bit of journaling, right? And so journaling is a great way that we can access the subconscious mind as a tool. We can begin to look at different aspects of ourselves that perhaps haven't been looked at before, right? I like to use it almost as free therapy. Because it's that beneficial when you really get into it. So let's start the prompt off with how you're feeling right now. So just write how you're feeling. Don't try to make any sense of it. Just kind of write down, how are you feeling? I want you to begin to acknowledge how you're feeling. Because so many people don't acknowledge how we feel. So it's important for us to at least have that sense of acknowledgement. Right? So how are you feeling? Are you happy, glad, sad, mad? How are you feeling? Whatever you're feeling, it's okay. We want to greet it. We want to love it. We want to accept it. We don't want to judge it, right? We don't want to go, oh, I shouldn't be doing this, or why are you doing that? We just want to give ourselves the space to have this, right? To have this moment. Very good. So go ahead and jot down a few adjectives about how you feel, what's going on. You know, is your head kind of rolling in a million directions? Do you feel pretty much at peace? Do you feel still? Are you battling with something mentally and emotionally? Is something stressing you out? Like, really be honest with yourself. I find that so many people have difficulty being honest with themselves, and they want other people to co-sign their dishonesty to themselves. And you know, working with somebody like me, like I can't co-sign you're crazy, right? If I co-sign it, then you know we've got some real challenges. Having that relationship with a holistic doctor is really having that accountability, having that mirror, having someone who can hold your hand, assist, and support you really in whatever it is that you want to create for your life, because you are a powerful co-creator and you're co-creating your experience. So choose wisely as to what you want to create, right? And then write down, so we've written down how you feel. Write down any lingering anger, frustration, hostility, any negative low frequency emotion that you have for other people. And go ahead and write those people's names down. Just jot those people's names down. So we're going to jot down their names, and then we're going to look at their names, right, individually. And we're going to thank them. And that may be difficult for you, but they are a teacher for you. So we want to thank them. We want to thank them. We want to acknowledge them. We want to support them. That's how we want to see it, right? We are in charge of how we view things, not necessarily how things occur, but how we see it, right? So if we start to acknowledge the hurts, acknowledge the wrongs, face our emotions around it, face our emotions around others, and then let it go. So instead of holding on and bearing these resentments, which are only going to keep us sick, we want to really clear this out, right? So looking at each person's name, and don't get so much into the story about what happened and this and that. Just simply go through, write your list, forgive, acknowledge, forgive, acknowledge, forgive, and then let go. Acknowledge, forgive, let go. If you can. Sometimes we hold on to self-righteousness for all sorts of reasons. So if you can't, let's say you're sorry today, or you can't move on or let it go, there's a reason for that. And so we want to honor that and hold space for that. The last part of morning flow is just simply, telling your time what to do, your schedule. So what you're going to do is you're going to choose 3 to 5 tasks that you're going to complete today. Me, it's, I've got my Psychology Today blog that I have to put out. I have my training that I'm going to put out. I've got my social media that I have to change over. So those are like my 3 tasks. I normally do mine during the weekend and kind of set the tone for my week. You can do it daily, you can do it weekly. We do it on a 12-week basis in our practice. And then so 4-week, 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 we're kind of working. That's how we do it in our practice when we're teaching people how to shift, their conscious awareness. So yeah, so we're just telling our time what to do, letting our time know what we need from it today, So as you write down your 3 to 5 tasks, make sure also too when you're actually putting in your schedule, in your timetable, right, that you put in the time, the activity, and the purpose, right? And so when we get busy and we have a lot of things going on, the tendency is to throw our own needs aside, self abandon, and go run to other people. So we're going to get out of that phenomena by structuring our day, right? So when people come to us and they're like, hey, are you free? Get into a habit of looking at your schedule first, right? So even if you're booked for, let's say, some sort of event or even just a bubble bath for yourself, you're booked, right? So get into the habit of not just automatically saying yes, but more so taking a step back and going, how is this serving me? Is this going to work for me? Is this going to help me? Etc. Right? So going through your journal, choosing the day, choosing a word for your day, right? I've been working with I'm productive, I'm calm, I'm relaxed all week. So what kind of state do you want to have in the day? Because it's not just about, getting the things done. It's how you want to feel as you're getting those things done. Do you want to feel relaxed? Do you want to feel calm? Do you want to feel contented? How do you really want to feel, right? With your schedule and as you're going through and doing your day and participating in your day. How is that going? Right? And we'll just take a few more minutes to really structure our day, structure our time. So I'm going to cut us a little bit short today. But I wanted to make sure that you got the information. So we started with a little bit of movement. We did a little bit of meditation, gratitude. We've journaled a little bit, and the journaling can last all day. I definitely recommend doing journaling in a few different sittings, not just sitting banging out in one, but actually a few different ones. And then this last part, we're scheduling our day. So we're planning our day, we're assigning 3 to 5 tasks, we're telling our time what to do. Okay, I'm doing breakfast here, I'm doing workout here, I'm doing work here, I'm doing family time here, doing personal development here. Put it on your schedule and get into the habit of using your schedule and working with your time. Because otherwise, time's always running, it's going to get away from you. So we want to be conscious of our time so we can be more effective, more productive, and we can execute and get more things done. Definitely like, share, subscribe if this content is of interest to you. I'll be talking later about the conscious mind and logic, voice, reason, decision making, and how we use it. So definitely tune in later, hit the bell. All right. Beautiful. So once you kind of have set your day, you can always go back to it throughout the day. Again, we kind of ran a little short today. I have to run. I have something I have to do to take care of myself. And so really it's about staying connected, staying true, body, mind, and spirit. Remember, your state is something that you create, right? So if you start the day in chaos, you're going to end the day in chaos. So we want to really be responsible for our state, and we want to begin to set that up and create it for the day, especially when there's people, places, situations, circumstances, and events beyond our control, right? The only way to truly have control is to let go of control. So we just pull ourselves back into our heart center, into our mind, into our bodies, and we get to control the state, meaning we get to choose what we're thinking, how we're feeling, and then of course how we're going to respond. If we react, we're reacting out of fear, right? Because there's two primitive motivations: love or fear. So you're trying to keep yourself safe. If you get overwhelmed and shut down, that's also a fear response too. If you run away, It's a fear response. You avoid confrontation. It's a fear response. All those are mired in fear responses, right? Fawning, self abandoning, not saying your needs, doing more for others than you're doing yourself. Those are all fear responses. So we want to bring all that back and not be in those fear responses. So we'll take a few deep breaths, coming back to center. All right, perfect. So you're good. You stretched, you meditated, you journaled, you set the intention for your day. I'm going to jump off now a few minutes early. And yeah, we're just going to do it today. Definitely hit the bell, tap the screen, and I will see you guys later as we're going to talk about the conscious mind and how the conscious mind works with our lives.